Hello, lovely viewers. This is another session with Scott Media. We are bringing you an intriguing topic. Wait, sit back as we bring you the best of it all today.
Treat time.
Welcome to Scott Media. I'm the host for today, Cindy. May we know you, please?
I'm Christopher Addo, popularly known as Ejado.
Okay, so we have today Christopher Addo, Mr. Christopher Addo, aka Ja. We all know him as a well-respected, honored, and then a very, very social lecturer here in Becky College of Education. Please, may we know what you may define as social media?
Thank you, and then also thank your viewers and listeners, our Scott Media. Generally, I will go in the general way.
Continue.
This is social media, where we can maybe express our views globally for everybody to hear and listen and share their views of issues that's surrounding us. Now, don't forget that we are now in a global village. So we need a means and a way where we can get our messages across the world.
Okay.
So that's where I understand in simple terms I will put social media.
That's a wonderful one from Mr. Christopher Addo. Social media is a medium through which our views would be relayed to the outer world. So what can you say about social media causing a harm or good?
Yeah, that is perception for people who say social media is not good. You know, everything we have the pros and cons of it. And because of that, people are also not interested that they
Continue.
allow their kids to go on social media. We have come to a point that we should allow our children to go on social media, see what is happening in other countries, be it good or bad, so that we can base on it and then educate them well. My sister, Karen, that's I'm speaking to you. The curriculum that the Ghana Education Service we are using now, it has changed from that objective based to a curriculum based point. That's where we want to make everything real to the people and to our children, that they can do everything, that when they come out of their school, they can have something doing, they can have a living. There will be a whole person developed, so that Ghana and the whole world can benefit from the person, not that
Continue.
the root system that we are learning. So if you deny a child from this social media and you allow them to be in that corner as we shut them down, then we are doing more harm than good to our people.
All right, that's so wonderful. So if I'm clear, do you mean to say social media should be exposed to everyone, looking or putting behind the bad side? It should still be given out for everyone to use regardless of the age?
Why not, my sister? Are we ready to learn? We are talking about this objective based, as we are talking about curriculum based that we are talking about. We
Continue.
want the people to see the real thing and learn from it.
Okay, let's
We want
go.
them to share the experience. They want to inquire from somewhere. That's inquiry based.
Continue.
We should allow the children to have a critical thinking. Are you ready to expose your children to that? If not, that you want to guard them and put them that they should not be exposed to social media. Even within our home that we stay, and you shout your children, it's a different thing with ball game together.
But
So
how
we should
about the
allow
bad side of it?
Yes,
The
the bad
impact of
side.
it on...
That's where you teach the child the pros and cons of it, and then based on that, you allow the child to make a choice that this and this within that you see.
But won't they get so addicted to it that they forget their basic things?
My dear, it depends on how you nurture your children.
But we all know addiction is something that is grown as time. Even us, as old as we are, still get addicted to phone and then cannot do without it. So do you think social media should have an age limit? Or still, on my question, should there be an age limit looking at addiction in a negative aspect, especially when they have been exposed to pornographic materials and other very dangerous and harmful materials as well?
So are you trying to also portray that social media is to introduce children to pornographics?
No, social
They
media
even
isn't.
go far in their computer laboratories and other things to watch that thing outside there. It's not only the social media alone that share those things. People are being trained, they have some group that they join alone, and that show them a lot of things. So that alone, you have to bring your child and then you nurture your child from the home of the godly nature. African child should be nurtured and know all these things.
So parental guidance is key.
Very key.
Okay, so parental guidance. How about this social media apps without any parental guidance proof or anything at all, which would give children limitation as to where to go and where not to go? Because assuming I'm a parent, I can direct my child, don't do this, don't look this, don't, but I'm not there to see whether he or she looks at it or not. So how about that? There is nothing on the app showing that there's a limit to this certain age of group.
Sure. Then we have to tell our children not even to go close to computer. If that's what we are saying, they don't get close to computer. So far as you have allowed the child to inquire on his or her own, the child needs to browse and surf all other areas. And you may be surprised that when you are not expecting the child to use the computer to browse, that's why the child is going to browse. But the education, the upbringing from home is the key.
Okay, upbringing from home is key.
Yes.
So my last question before you go, please. So do you also are in support of the fact that social media is the devil's operation?
My sister, I don't know why people are seeing that. Like I said earlier, we're in a global village. So we should allow the kids. But what we need to do to guide them, they need guidance. Because the Bible admonishes us that we should guide our kids. So it's good for us.
So it's more good than bad.
I'll go for that.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
once
welcome,
again. Hi, this is Scott's TV. I'm Cindy. Your name, please.
I'm John Asebo.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. What's social media?
I think this one is just something simple.
Yes.
I think it's a platform by which a lot of people contribute towards any other issue in the country.
I am the one, the way you can
So has social media done more harm than good?
Oh, to me, social media has contributed positively to the growth of each individual across all the part of the world, to the growth.
How about the negative aspect of it?
Oh, for the negative aspect, there are a lot of negative issues.
Shouldn't that be a call for an alarm or a call for alarm that it should be eradicated totally?
No. To me, like the way the Europeans came to colonize us, we are not happy. But the positive aspect of colonialism outweighs that of the negative aspect. So to me, social media has contributed a lot. It's only that we have to regulate it. In particular, to the younger ones, have to educate them, and that it's not all the things that they see on social media that they need to practice. So to me, social media has a lot of advantages than its negative part.
So before you leave, which aspect of your life has social media touched immensely?
To me, the educative aspect. There are a lot of things that you don't even know. People use social media to address those issues. Even our culture, you can see that all the part of the world, the culture that we have been exhibited, have been demonstrated on social media. So as you are in your home, you know the culture of all the people in Ghana and even outside Ghana.
Okay. Wow, that was a wonderful one with our most senior lecturer, Honorable John Asiego. Thank you for your time with us. Have a nice day. Good night.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Scott's Media. I'm Cindy, the host for today. May you know your name, please?
I'm Justine, but popularly known as Mina.
Has social media done more harm than good?
For me, I may say it has done good than harm. Yeah, why am I saying so? It has exposed us to many things or many platforms like AI. We have Facebook, we have Google that you can go and learn on your own. So social media is helping us to actively engage ourselves, or we communicate using the social media. Whenever our lectures are not around, or any assignment has been given to us.
Oh my God! Wow!
But before social media, we were able to get our task done, right?
Yeah, sure.
So, don't you think that social media should be eradicated and then they should just leave us to go back to how we were at then? So that the bad things that is associated with social media would also get eradicated since social media is going down.
I am not very sure though, because I may say that bad things we are talking about, it's our own decision.
So I love the fact that you said that social media is a result, the bad aspect of social media is a result of one's decision.
Sure.
So it's really done more good than harm.
Yes.
Thank you once again. Hi, I'm Cindy, and you?
I'm Patrick.
So
That's
should
social
teenagers
media.
be banned from social media, and why?
Okay, teenagers, I would say in this rapidly evolving world, we shouldn't ban them, but then we need to control the use of social media by teenagers. The reason being that the world is evolving. When you go out there, children are making use of several devices, and then because of the way they are being controlled, they don't misuse it. So the teenagers in our various institutions need to make use of social media, but then they need to be controlled so that they'll use it for research work. Now some tutors have been having some online classes and stuff, so they shouldn't ban the use of social media for teenagers.
I am the way you can.
So considering the bad effect of social media on us, both the teenagers and then the adults, I am of the view that to me alone, social media should be eradicated from the system completely. Since going back to our former times would bring literally no harm.
Yeah, you've said it right, but then as I said earlier, this is an evolving world where technology is ruling, and this thing has come to stay. I can confidently say that it wouldn't even be easy for us to take social media out of the world. Since technology is here, the mobile phones are here, the devices are here with us. It wouldn't even be easy. The world's population will not even accept it. Besides the entertainment, the education and stuff, social media generates a lot of fun for people. So it's of economic benefit too. So I don't
Okay.
think
So
social
would
media
that
should be
be a
banned.
standstill? I mean, globally, when social media is shut down completely.
There wouldn't be a total shutdown of the world or a standstill, but then a lot of people are going to lose jobs because this social media, as I said earlier, is providing a lot of fun for people. That is where people are learning certain job skills. So when you go to the various platforms, people learn how to create. Our graphic designers, they design things and shoot videos and then post them over there. So eradicating social media has a great economic challenge. It will distract people.
Okay, so before you leave, tell us one important and an interesting aspect of your life that social media has touched.
Well, social media, I'm not a real fan of it, but then social media has helped in communication. You could realize that the amount of data that you use to send an information to someone is relatively cheaper compared to a phone call. So using WhatsApp is less expensive compared to the normal phone call. So social media has enhanced my communication in a way. Those that are in areas that they can have access to these social media, I usually chat them rather than calling. So communication in my life has been improved by this social media.
Now, using WhatsApp is far better than a phone call. It's better in terms of cost and everything. Yeah, thank you once again for your time with us.
Yeah, my name is Fidima. I'm a Tete. You guys can call me Sugar Daddy.
Sugar Daddy. Has social media done more harm than good?
Yeah. So social media has done more harm than good. I may say, yeah, in a sense that when our youths who are not really being educated on how to use social media will definitely use social media as
its bad side.
Okay.
The reason is that there's no much education on how to use social media. Because if you remember, when Facebook came into existence in the early 2000, you would realize that there wasn't any proper education on how to use that platform.
So does that make social media, they say in quotes, a devil's operation?
In a way.
In a way.
In a way. Simply because there is no proper education on how to go about it, how to go about in the use of the such platform. Yeah, exactly.
So do you think teenagers should be banned from using social media?
I don't think so.
Okay, why?
Yeah, I don't think so, because it helps you to connect with friends across every geographical area that they may be, or they may find themselves. So I believe that the best thing that we should do as parents or as government is that they should educate the youth on how to use their social media.
So tell us one important thing that social media has done in your life that you can always be thankful for.
Well, it makes communication easier.
Exactly.
So when you're on WhatsApp, for instance, like this, and there is someone who you haven't seen for a long time, a friend of yours that you haven't seen for a long time, it makes it so easy for you to reach out to the person, especially through the
even video call.
Exactly.
Wow, that's true. Myself, I enjoyed being on WhatsApp a lot.
Right.
Thank you so much for your time with us, and we'll meet another time.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Treat the big time.